Hi. Hi, long time no see. Welcome back. I left. There was 19 of you, and now I came back and there's zero. I fucked up. Um, so I guess I'll wait. You guys wanted to talk about other shit. Here I was trying to spread my wings and cover things like sports and music, and I forgot that most of you are like, just shut the fuck up and talk about movies. And I got all tangled up in my bass, and then Felix dropping $50. That's super huge, man. I appreciate it. I will try to find it. I'm pretty sure my uncle has it, if I'm not mistaken, Felix. But yeah, yeah. You know, $50 buys you a review. That's for certain. I'd hate to tell you what people paid me for other stuff. Wait, that sounds really cryptic and like a euphemism. No. Never mind. Never mind. What's up, Dead Gamer? What's up, Dale? Welcome back. Welcome back, Ryan. So you've seen Sleepwalker's crazy movie? Yeah, I think like some of these, like if there's movies that I've seen, so I have PTSD. So if there's movies that I've seen pre mental breakdown, I don't remember them as well, but I have seen it. But that's pre me uh, remembering much. Hey, have you seen Sleepwalkers? Well, never mind. I'm trying to remember it. I have, but not enough to where I could even quote anything from that movie. Um, what's up, CP? What's up, Filthy Dan? I think it's on Amazon Prime. Okay. So Felix contributed to the Tooth Fund. You're not listening to me, are you? Being married. 101. Hey, Felix contributed more to the Tooth Fund. Still not listening. I said Felix contributed more to the Tooth Fund. And she says, thank you, you didn't have to. And I echo that. It's appreciated. But he wants us, I don't know, to watch Bubba the, Bubba the Redneck Werewolf, which is on Amazon Prime. Do you want us to do a live commentary, or do you want a review? Or do you just want me to do it? I'll do a review. I don't give a shit. But our rapport is fun. I hope it's not one of your favorites, because if we do a live commentary and it's hysterical for the wrong reasons, maybe you might take offense to that. I don't know. Felix, I'll let you choose. What do you want us to do, or me to do? Very rare that people tell me to do something anymore. Hey, can you do that thing with your wife where you go to the city and just BS about movies? Hey, but don't put yourself on camera, because I don't like that. Make sure you're filming your wife. Okay, so Amazon Prime. I'll find it. I'm pretty sure my uncle has it at the. I mean, for that price, I'll fucking find it and buy it. Fuck. Um, 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 um. I've been trying to get Dead Meat to kill count Sleepwalkers. Hey, best of luck trying to get Dead Meat's attention. Bloop, bloop, bloop. It's an interesting Stephen King. No, I know it's a Stephen King movie. It's just been ages. I'm guessing Scream is going to be in 31. Well, Scream is only what, 4 movies? Somebody did the math. Oh, what are these? Are these to me?
Yep. I'll be back in a few.
Okay. I don't even know what this is. Live unboxing, everyone. Either or, your choice. Okay. I have not seen Ready or wait, hold on. So Dale, you're gonna have to do a little bit of math there, because somebody has done the math and they figured out just how many so far we have. So I think it's 886 886. No, 885. And that's 21. So there's 10 movies left. So it's a comedy horror. This says this is from the Best Buy Return Center. Oh, Dennis, is this you? Dennis, are you still watching? Oh, wait, here. I think I unboxed something that shouldn't have been unboxed. Womp womp. Dennis, are you still watching? If there's a disc in here, it's tiny. This is a digital only. What the fuck? This is a fuck. I'm not. The wrapper's still on. This is literal. Oh, look at what the fuck's going on over here? It's leaking. This is a coaster. What are you gonna do with this? It's a digital code. Oh, do you want me to send you the code to sell? This is adorable. Apologies. To get the full unboxing, all that shit. The blue corner, Dennis. He's got a little wrench next to his name. Go sub to his channel. What the fuck? Why do I keep doing this in reverse? He's got the, this is his. I apologize, Dennis. He'll do a unboxing and full, Blu-ray. I mean, there's a lot here. There's a lot of stuff here that the stuff that's in my house alone could fill 2 or 3 videos for him. But if you want to hear more about that and you want to have some sort of connection to how it relates to how it's at my house, Blue Corner, be on the lookout for sometime in the near future. He may or may not be here in October. We keep running into this problem. Plane tickets for some reason. Denmark to U.S. are way more expensive than U.S. to Denmark, and that's the only hurdle that we're really coming across. But otherwise, I think we're working something out where we're just gonna have to schedule some shipments, which sucks. But it would have been nice to have Dennis here. He would have just been here for about 10 days in July. We're trying to get him here for right around Halloween. It doesn't look strong, but we're trying. There's a bunch of stuff that Dennis missed out on when he was here because I was a depressed fucking lunatic. So, no fault of his own. This is something that is gone through customs. I don't know if I could even show you that. So I don't know what the fuck this is. It's a special mini steelbook with the digital only you could get with the real steelbook. Wait, it's a special mini... Let me stop doing this. It's a special mini steelbook with the digital only. You could get the real steelbook with the disc, but digital is out before the disc, so that's why you have it now, and it's not the real steel. Huh. So cute. I don't even know where you can't even put that on the rack. Oh, now I know what this is. Yay. So I guess here you go, guys. This is a sneak peek to a Patreon funded video that's coming up. This right here is a dreadlock wig. There are certain tiers on my Patreon where just a general threshold. If we cross a certain dollar amount, I will replicate a movie scene. Much like we did for the marathon, a bunch of people. Emily replicated the Friday the 13th Part 2 opening really well. Brian replicated the Dark Knight when the when the judge opens the note and then explodes. Yeah, of course there were minor twists. Dennis and I did the Fredo Amsmat scene from Godfather. Again, these are all with tweaks to play into the channel, the video, whatever. But one of the I don't know what they call them, stretch goals or whatever. We're really close to a Patreon group goal, where if as a whole we're getting a certain amount, I do another scene recreation, and that is the closest you'll get to a secret. I guess on Patreon I'll let you guys know what that is and what we're going to do, and we're shooting ideas around, and that should come up relatively soon. It's just us. There's not going to be a review to come with it because I think the movie is too good to review. I wouldn't give it fair justice. But Emily and I are going to replicate a scene. We replicated a scene from Goodfellas, which only Patreon has seen. Just fun stuff. That I hate to be cryptic, but some people pay some money for some exclusivity, and that's it. I appreciate all support. Thumbs, just watching. I appreciate all of it, but some people wanna dip a little further, and you got to reach a little further. You got to reach around a little harder for those people. So dreadlocks wig is the only hint you'll get. Patrons, you're going to get a little bit more than that. You'll get a pre-production idea. Okay, so I'm behind. Either or, your choice is the last thing I saw. Have you seen Get Ready or Not? No, we're going to watch it this weekend. And we'll discuss it on my new Facebook group, Movies That Move Me, which is movies only. No drama, no politics, no personal shit. Movies that move me. Come by, don't come by, I don't care. I care if you want to stay. It's a horror comedy, so it's not meant to be an F-13 type horror. Okay. All right, well, we'll have a good time with it. What's this Friday news? New movie? You could say that. I have some information that maybe not everybody else does, and I have to sit on it as a respect to the person who distributed this information to me. But we've got stuff to talk about on Friday the 13th this year, September the 13th. We get 2 Fridays, one in December too. It's got cat people and ridiculous gore. What? I thought it was gonna be CP, A Child's Play, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Hellraiser. We haven't said whether or not Hellraiser's in there, so you might be onto something. Just remember, Hellraiser. If Hellraiser's in there, that's too many for Scream. The number is 31. Just hate to be cryptic, but we're trying to like this. That is what we geek out about when you guys try to figure it out and are curious to see what the movies are. Like that makes us feel good, just for whatever it's worth. People guessing and trying to figure out what the movies are. It gets us going. We get jived up. That means our marketing is working. Those are boobs, CP, and yes, they're yours. You married her. Scream would push it from 21, which we have right now, to 25. That's good math, Dale. So then we would need a series with 6 films after that. Nothing else to say. You're getting an announcement, because we've been dropping one announcement a month each month, and I think you're getting actually I'm sure you're getting one when Cody Bryan and I discuss the Psycho series on his channel, which should be soon. Just keep an eye on Cody Leach's channel. He already dropped his Psycho review. Psycho 2, I think he either shot or is about to shoot this weekend. And then 3, 4, and remake, I would assume within the next 2 weeks. We might be a little late on the one announcement per month thing, but you're getting the announcement as to another piece of the 31 on 31 puzzle on that Cody Leach stream. Dennis has mailed it to you. Send it to me. Yeah, that's okay. It would be all right if he didn't have some of my stuff that he could just send to other people. That bribery trick doesn't work. He's got cards too. It's a special. Wait, did I read that already? I think I read that already. The special mini steelbook digital. You could get with a real steelbook like this. So what? That's like an extra, Dennis. You get that on top of getting the real steelbook, or is that just you can get that instead of the real steelbook, or is that just it's like an added bonus? Just sub to the blue corner. Good job, Felix. He's a good dude. Hear more of that in a year or two. Thanks, Felix. Not too active at the moment. Yeah, because all his shit's over here. I can do a blue corner video for you right now. I'll just go and get the fucking the shopping cart full of his Blu-rays that are in my house right now. The real steelbook is coming when the disc released. Okay, that's neat. You got your little your cup holder, and then you get your genuine real deal. Oh fuck! I didn't know John Wick 3 had a steelbook. Actually, I probably did, but I don't have either of the first two in steelbook, and that's why I'm avoiding it. Black Friday. That's a Black Friday, fucker. It's all good. I'll wait patiently. Is it White Boy Day? Zachary. You're a smart boy. Hopefully nobody else picks up on that, but Zachary, you're onto it. You're very onto it. Kudos, sir. Yo, CP. Yo, Slipcover King. Yo. What's next? Leprechaun, Wrong Turn, and Saw? Does that math? I don't know if that math adds up. Leprechaun is what? There's like 7 of those. Wrong Turn is 6. And Saw, I think, is 8. Not that I'm counting. Like Saw. Wrong Turn. Just kidding. Wrong Turn's rough. If Brian hated Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I can't imagine him through Wrong Turn. Although it could be part of this year's 31, so who knows. Like the first Wrong Turn, the rest no thanks. Brooke, I echo that entirely. CP, what do you call an acid with an attitude? Amino acid. Is that a dad joke? I don't know if I don't know. 6 left. Candyman and Maniac Cop. Perfect. No. No. Although, one of these, this is going to be a recurring thing. One of these years, we're going to have to cover like 18 series because we're going to have like a trilogy, one with 5 in them. But yeah, we're trying to save some of the bigger ones. Somebody has listed 2 or 3 franchises with like 8 films. We're aware of some of those, and some of those we're kind of saving for, to take out a bigger chunk of future 31s. Wrong Turn, yes, an extra. That's kind of badass then. I think it's adorable. I don't know where you put it on a shelf, but it's precious. I've been trying to build on my 4K collection. What movie looks best in 4K? Saving Private Ryan. No, Saving Private Ryan sounds really good. Looks good. Blade Runner 2049 looks fucking incredible. Oh, Annihilation for the win. Sorry, Annihilation 4K. End of story. Annihilation's incredible in 4K. That's it. Final answer. Watch Darkman 3. Die, Darkman, die. What would be it would be interesting what you would say about the Asian movies. Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't be able to pronounce half of them, Dennis. I'd be like, "Yep, and here's one that stars Tony Jaa, and as you can see, it's a movie and a Blu-ray, and on to the next." There's a couple of Arrow horrors in there that I have heard of. Yeah, me going through Dennis's. It's funny. I get excited because Dennis, for those of you who don't know, Dennis is over in Denmark. I'm here in America. We've lived together. Sometimes, well, he has stuff of mine, and you know, every now and again, if there's something European, it's rare. If there's something in Europe that I'd like him to pick up, I'll ask him, hey, just pick that up and put that on my pile because I still have stuff of mine at his house, and he send stuff from like Best Buy. He's a big Steelbook guy. If you subscribe to his channel, you'll find that out rather quickly. And he sends like Best Buy Steelbooks and all these other interesting North American releases. And every time I know everywhere but Amazon, and that's not even the case anymore. Amazon I know is stuff that I've ordered or patrons are sending. So if it's like from Best Buy or it's just a random, box that is Blu-ray shaped, I get sort of excited and I think, ooh, maybe Dennis has sent a movie that I might want to watch. And sure enough, 19 times out of 20, I'm like, what the? I've never heard of this fucking thing. And, the one time he had Higher Learning sent here, and I love Higher Learning, and I'm like, Dennis, can I watch this, please? And he, of course, let me. Not like he can do much from 6,000 miles away anyway, but a common courtesy. I ask him to watch it, and he lets me. And every now and again, when something comes in, especially if I know like release dates, like I think something came the other day, and I'm like, ooh, I wonder if he's what was it was Alita. I was like, ooh, I wonder if he's got Alita sent here, and it wasn't. So I was like, oh, cool, some Asian movie that I don't know anything about. But yes, Asian Dennis has a very interesting eclectic set of movies that he collects and sends here, and there's a bunch. I don't want to ruin the surprise for you guys, but I kind of already did. So John Wick 3 Steelbook is going to be in Dennis's next big box of shit from CP. So go. He knows what he's talking about with these movies. Obviously, he ordered them. So go give a sub and just bite your tongue. I'll say maybe October the latest, because that means he'll have come out here to pick it up. Otherwise, we're working something out to send boxes and whatever. Shit, I lost it all. Leprechaun is now 8. Okay. It doesn't have to be 31 and 31. Damn it. No, we that name is good. It's very October-y. There's a lot of it works for us. Unfortunately, we like it, and it's a thing. Stop trying to make 31 and 31 happen. Amino. Ugh. CP's face at that joke. Jaws, another one with the first is amazing. Jaws, that's 4. Wrong Turn 2. 2020 is going to be the torture porn edition of 31, including Saw and Hostel. Hostel, there's only 3. We'd be scraping the barrel if we start using Hostel. Shasta in 4K. Either way, I win. Why am I not surprised? Annihilation, LOL. A lot of people say The Matrix. No, dude, the color, something that I don't know if you guys know about 4K. 4K does the way light is projected in 4K is pretty close to real. So like if you're in a dark alley and there's a neon light in the shot, the neon light is really bright. Like if you were looking into the so that there, this red is bright. If it were darker, that would pop a bit, because it's a light. It's the brightest thing in the room, but it doesn't affect the rest of, like, if it's a dark alley, you still see the dark stuff the way you would naturally with your eyes. But the bright light of the neon is it, like, it really pops. So having said that, the light and the color, the way, I mean, if any of you have seen Annihilation, it's just rainbows and all this weird shears and fucking bubbles, and it's gorgeous. If only for the color, Annihilation is gorgeous. And there's, man, that third act, oh, pops off, fucking pops off. Hey Beardy, hey Zach, they're saying hi. BSCP, best 4K is my homemade sexy time movie. It looks amazing. You shoot that shit in 4K? The Audition and Old Boy. Yikes, so creepy, so dark. Audition is like hard candy on Red Bull. Hard candy-esque. Yes, so Emily and I have pre-produced an Audition review, which will be seen on Luke's channel, Razor Wire Reviews. That was supposed to be an episode of Who Would Like That, but Luke is doing Asian Cinema Month, I think in September. We will repurpose that episode where Braggart will be doing most of the review, because I will be unavailable for the video's sake. And if you've seen Audition, you'll know why the gag is that I'm unavailable. But yes, we have, Emily's we're very different. I'm a bullet point guy. Emily's a script girl, and she's got a script down for this, and we're in pre-production. That video will be on Luke's channel, and it was supposed to be, technically it is an episode of Who Would Like That, but it will serve multi-purposes. Oh, and next on Who Would Like That is Human Centipede. There. Some fresh news for you. I don't know why all movies can't be region free. 4K discs are region free. I bought 4K stuff over in Denmark when I was there in January. No problem. I was thinking I had 20 plus Australian 4K discs in a cart. I managed to get 0, which was some major restraint. But yeah, 4Ks, there's no region locking. Mortal Kombat Annihilation? What about Mortal Kombat? And there's Dennis. All 4K discs are. I just watched Bravo's 100 Scariest Movie Moments. A ton of reminders of my favorite movies came out in 2004. So missing the newer ones, but still a great list. Yeah, Emily swears by that. I think Emily attributes that Bravo list to a lot of why she really wanted to get into horror, because of that Bravo list. She's on YouTube a lot. She's on YouTube like I drink Coke or vanilla Coke. CP, what is your favorite jump scare? Exorcist 3 is pretty fucking gnarly. That one scare where the nurse follows her out of that room with the crash zoom. And Emily's sending me an oh oh Emily's off at the store. I didn't even realize she left the house. Being married. Thank you, Blue Corner. Not the region is a problem for me, just the fact that U.S. get way more great movies than Denmark does. And yeah, it is weird. Just release 31 and a half on 31. What would the half be? Do 25 on the 25th and rank 25 Christmas movies. We've thought of that. There's a couple of things we've thought of. I'm waiting for the 13th Friday the 13th movie because sure as fuck no I'm going to do a 13 on 13. Avatar in 4K. I don't think that... leave it to Dennis. Dennis is the authority in this room. Just might as well just point all of your Blu-ray 4K Steelbook questions to Dennis. He'll tell you what region it's available in and when the release date and what the features are, if it's in mono or fucking 5.1. Dennis is your man. I don't talk to very many people that know more about Blu-ray release date, all of that shit, than Dennis. What is this 4K? I'm stuck on Laserdisc. Oh, metal records. Do you prefer slip covers where the movie comes out the side or comes out the top or bottom? I know, weird question, but I hate the top bottom slips. I'm not a big slipcover fan at all, to be brutally harsh and honest. Although, for some reason, certain shit like like the Vestron movies, I only have 3 or 4. I might have 4 or 5, but somebody sent me Maximum Overdrive, which I'm thankful for, but it didn't have a slipcover. I have a slipcover for my other Vestron titles, and it really bothers me that I don't have that slipcover. So it's weird when it comes, like, there's stuff that I really don't care about and has value. I just think it's funny that stuff has value. I'm eventually going to be selling my copy of Fantasia, Fantasia/Fantasia 2000, the multi-disc Blu-ray with the slipcover, and that thing's worth like $80. I didn't pay $80 for it, so there's some things that I'm, I'm trying to sell old stuff that I don't use. I'm trying to turn old entertainment that I'm not using into current entertainment, and that's where that comes from. But slipcovers, I don't know. What the fuck? Emily has mini movie quality to her reviews. I would agree with that. I couldn't watch the whole Human Centipede. Really? It's the only movie to affect me and literally made me sick. Was bothered for days. Shit, don't watch any of the movies in my Who Would Like That series then, because there's worse. Believe it or not, there's way worse. Can you tell a big difference in anime 4Ks compared to Blu-ray? I don't know. I'm not a big anime guy. Although Toy Story looked incredible. That's not anime. That's CGI. Have you ever seen the original Straw Dogs? It might qualify for Who Would Like That. I've been spending some time with that movie lately. With Dustin Hoffman. I did forever ago. I don't remember much about it. I don't remember much about it. I'm sure Emily has seen the 50 Scariest Movies You've Never Seen. Also is great. Has Exorcist 3 on it. I too live on YouTube. Can't find everything on here. Yes, I'm pretty sure she has as well. If you did that Christmas ranking, would you include Silent Night, Deadly Night? It'd be fun. It'd be fun to figure it out because there are probably absolutely 25 Christmas films, and it would be from, you know, 25 to best. So our list would certainly mix. I would include Die Hard in that list. So, you know, who knows? Don't oversell me. Haha. Don't count my Vestrons in that. No, I'm not counting your Vestrons. Maximum Overdrive, The Gate, and Chopping Mall, and Slaughter High. That's it. Nothing else. They're not yours. Take it easy. I can have stuff that you have. The slipcover should be different than the case cover, otherwise I don't see the point. That is a good point. I don't disagree with that. I think Godzilla King of the Monsters will look great in 4K. Okay. I'm selling it all. All right, well, just let me take a tour before you go selling everything. You have the slip for Chud 2, Vestron, and I want to sell. And want to sell. Yes and no. Darn. Black Christmas. Do you pick OGs and remakes? Tough call. Oh, I wouldn't include Black Xmas in that list. Some 4K can't tell a difference compared to Blu-ray, like Alien. Didn't look that different. When the heck did you get Slaughter High? May? After you did? They both have the slipcover, if that's what you're getting at. Don't worry about it. I don't know. Yours came like in February or some shit, right? It was a couple months back. We can have the same stuff, Dennis. Sorry. What famous actor do you think is overrated? Yeah, fuck, overrated. I don't know. I'm trying to think of actors who get prominent roles, and I'm like, why, what? But off the top of my head, I can't really. I used to think Jamie Foxx was overrated, genuinely, and because when he was nominated for Ray, I thought it was okay, not incredible. I might have been a little jealous because he was up against DiCaprio that year, and I think DiCaprio is probably my favorite actor. But then there was some stuff like in The Soloist. I don't think he was incredible. I think he's a good actor. I don't think he's, Daniel Day-Lewis, DiCaprio, Denzel Washington, Glenn Close. No, not Glenn Close. I meant to say Meryl Streep. But it's hard to say. It's hard to say without a list in front of me. You brought me mine in Feb. Oh, all right, so yeah, May. See, you already have yours. The fuck are we talking about then? Wait, do I have two here anyway? That would be crazy. When do you think the Psycho Compendium? Are you gonna do what you did with Child's Play, where you talk about the highest grossing movies? Hey, look at that! You're talking about my math. Yeah, I'll do that. As much as like 10% of people care about the fun movie numbers, I'll do that. It's merely it's a Photoshop image on a screen for me. So okay, yeah, no, I have fun doing that stuff. So yeah, we'll talk about grosses, which is weird because I think the Psycho remake made quite a bit of money, and nobody likes talking about that. Have you seen May? Is that the girl Frankenstein movie from like the early 2000s? Girl pieces together a bunch of. I think I have seen that. It's a Tom Hanks. Salo and a Serbian film are the only two movies I couldn't get through. Tom Cruise. Oh, was guessing you watched mine and wanted it yourself or something along those lines. No, Emily got a request for something. and that was it. And like I said, for some reason, I'm not trying to collect all of them. Like I noticed, Dennis, you got a lot of Vestrons that fuck movies I've never heard of, but I'm trying to. If I get a Vestron, I want the slipcover, and that had it. And my fucking Maximum Overdrive didn't. I agree about Tom Hanks. If he's in a movie, I skip any Tom Hanks movie. Any Tom Hanks movie. That's wow. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Did DiCaprio do anything between The Revenant and Once Upon? No. I don't think so. I don't think so. If it was, it was a bit part. What movie that everyone loves do you hate or don't see the love? Mine is Halloween. Let the hate begin. You're okay here. A movie that everyone loves that I can't really see. I was never really a big fan of A Beautiful Mind, although that I don't know how many people really go crazy about that. If you're asking me about horror, that's a tough question. Everything after The Conjuring. I like The Conjuring. The movies after that, Conjuring 2, Annabelle, although I've only seen some of them. The Nun. I'm not a big fan of the Conjuring verse. I enjoyed The Conjuring, but the other ones I'm just like, why are we still doing this? Tom Hanks puts me to sleep most of the time. Wow. Tom Hanks back in the day is good, but wish he can go back to comedy. Yeah, keep wishing. Down to 4 Vestrons. I'm missing one slip. No, down to 4 Vestrons that you need, because there's a bunch. I think you have more than 4 here. Do you feel like some of our classic leading men are gone and we won't see their like again? Robert De Niro, Jack Nicholson, Al Pacino. It kind of bums me out. Yeah, it's different. Hollywood's different now. It's not like that anymore. But I do. I don't think we're gonna have actors like that, and nobody's really jumping out to me like that. I mean, and you forgot Dustin Hoffman. Dustin Hoffman, really prominent actor from the '70s who fucking knocked it out of the park in a lot of shit he did. It's not about that now. It's especially with the Hollywood studio system being all about just bank. I don't think Chris Evans is a brilliant actor, but fucked if he doesn't get $30 million a movie now. It's just different now. You would even skip Forrest Gump. Ouch. Halloween 2018. Meh. The Birds. Ooh. I hate Forrest Gump. Mine is Scream. That movie sucks big fat hairy donkey balls. That's an opinion to have. Any plans to do a Critters compendium with Brian Lomax? That's an excellent question. I know Brian would be all about that. I would need to watch the last 2 or 3. Wait, they just had a new one. I'd have to watch at least 60% of that franchise to catch up with him. Although it's an intriguing thought. Is it strange that half of you aren't in killer flicks anymore? But hey, it's okay. People do things. Shit happens. Lee publicly stated something that I agree with, and that's all that needs to be said. I just didn't like my name being dragged through the mud, and he cleared that up. I'm okay now. Whatever he wants to do moving forward, it's unfortunate. We go way back. Who knows what the future holds, but it's unfortunate the way things played out. But we're all still here. There's no need to take sides or anything. There's still all of us. So just keep watching what you enjoy. I don't know how else to put it. Speaking of a beautiful mind, Ron Howard gets my vote for overrated director. I will second that. What about a Halloween compendium? Maybe. I don't know how Leonardo won an Oscar for Revenant. He didn't speak. Should have won for Inception. Or Aviator. Or Blood Diamond. Or Shutter Island. The fucker was just pumping out great work. And yeah, no, that was a oops, we forgot about you Oscar, I think. The guy who sounds like Tom Hanks now plays Beta in The Walking Dead. Do you watch? I haven't watched Walking Dead in a couple of years. I tapped out. There's no sure thing anymore when it comes to actors. I agree. Yes, I forgot a lot of them. Richard Dreyfuss and so many more. I love Ryan Hurst. Opie. Can't go wrong with Denzel, especially in the last 20 years. Ain't that the truth? I thought Robin Williams was an amazing leading actor. So hold on. So Denzel Washington, that movie where he's a lawyer, that's a really pedestrian movie. His performance carries that movie. Sorry. I thought Robin Williams was an amazing leading actor. He could act in any movie genre and pull it off. Love Denzel, love Robin Williams. You're fine. Do you think Robert Downey Jr. will get typecast? No, I don't think so. Because what's funny is Robert Downey Jr. said he was just bringing his, he was bringing him to that role of Iron Man, Tony Stark, and kind of molded it around him, which, cool. I don't think he's typecast. No. Leo should have won an Oscar for Basketball Diaries. Fucking A. Yeah, that was a rough year. I forgot. Somebody else won, and it wasn't that good. No side CP. Just it's all strange because a lot of it happened so fast. Four of you, a great team. And sorry if I'm being a gossip girl. No, it wasn't. It wasn't fast, and that's why it was sudden, because some of us were suffering for a while, and kind of taking things privately while publicly the story was very unknown. So it may seem fast, but that's because a lot of people were at wit's end and decided to just were unable to take it anymore. I understand. As an outsider, as somebody who doesn't know anything, me being vague sucks. Probably leads to more questions. But something happened that we just couldn't carry further with. You didn't do anything wrong, and I agreed and still agree with all your videos, which I watched in full. As a female, I know exactly what you were getting at, my 2 cents, which I didn't give before. I don't know what you... As a female, you know what I'm getting at. I don't know what you're getting at. Now I'm in out of the loop. CP, are you a fan of Telltale's Walking Dead games? Yeah, I haven't played the most recent ones, but the first couple were a lot of fun with the little girl. And then, spoiler, she had to make some big decisions at the end. You have to be a male model to be an actor today. The male actors just pretty as female actors. I quit watching Walking Dead for a spell, but it's taken a turn for the better, so I'm back in. I've heard that. I've heard this most recent season is quite okay. And I maybe when they're done, I'll binge and catch up. I don't understand why the Spider-Man MCU drama. Everyone should have known Spider-Man was going back to Sony. Yeah, that's strange. It's been a really fun week for news. But I'm happy I'm happy to talk about something else this week. I'll say that much. You know, Sony. Let's just hope they paid attention extra when they were getting help. And you know, the one thing about this that I feel Disney's being a lot greedy. And I didn't know the details when I heard 50%. Yo, somebody made a GIF, and I had no credit taken here. Somebody made a GIF, and it's Disney. It's the picture of the Joker from The Dark Knight, and it said nobody, you know, colon nothing, and then Disney half, which is a line from The Dark Knight. How much you want? He goes half. But that made me laugh quite a bit, because Disney, you're fucking drunk. You gonna give Sony half if they let you use Spider-Man? Come on, a little over the top there, man. Take it the fuck easy. Oh, the thirsty comments. Yes, thank you, Brooke. And you know, I don't mean to seem like a white knight or whatever. It's just, it's unnecessary. You girls don't do it to guys, or considerably less. It's unnecessary. My wife is extremely talented. When people talk about her look, she's an extremely beautiful girl too. I just hate that. Like that, you know. Of course, you know, people are attractive, whatever, but that's nothing about their character. You know what I look like has nothing to do with my thought process and how I feel. Although it might, you know, if I have a bruise or some shit, or you know, I look funky, it might affect something about the way I feel. But we are our insides. We are our feelings and thoughts and expressions, and looks, that's just gene pool lottery. It I don't know. If somebody was just talking about my look, I would. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, and I know people disagree with me, and that's fine. I just and some people just like to keep their fucking mouth shut, which is adorable. Okay, I'm in movies that move me. Future is here. Yeah, and you could talk about everything. You could talk about silly fucking slapstick comedies in there if you want, which you took heat for a couple months ago. Yes, thank you, Brooke. I appreciate it. I do. And what's funny, I appreciate you being a female on my channel. Somebody publicly shared their male to female watch ratio, and it was like 50-50. My male to female watch ratio is like 98 to 2. Female percentage being 2. And, you know, part of me was just like, all right, if most of you guys are men, here's what, you know, this isn't right, guys. If somebody hears what I'm saying, you know, spread the word. It doesn't have to be about that. I mean, I know there's girls that like to hear that, you know, they're pretty, but it's been my history that if you tell a girl something about, you know, what her character is, that's more endearing. I don't know. I don't know. When somebody says my hat and shirt look nice, it's harmless. It's nothing about my character, but that's nice too. The less harmful, the better. Tame. But some people know what they're doing, and I know what they're doing. So come on, guys, come on, be better than that. You should have won it for Django Unchained. I agree with you. 2 different conflicts. Yeah. There's many ships in the ocean as far as conflict is concerned. Any plans to go to any conventions? Possibly. I have social anxiety disorder, so I don't like crowds. I don't like going to Walmart if it's packed. So conventions freak me out. If I can get guaranteed a thing where I'm, You know, I've been offered numerous times to help people, fellow YouTubers, fellow journalists, uh, folks, in their booths at these cons, and I would be more open to doing something like that, where I'm behind a desk and not mingling with with the crowd of people. I get really anxious when it comes to people, and there's that. But I'm not against the idea. I just with the right circumstances. Did you like Sons of Anarchy? I did. Hope Spider-Man dies. Jesus. CP always steps in shit trying to do the right thing. I step in shit a lot. I don't know if I'm trying to do the right thing. I like speaking up. Uh, the way my life has turned out, I'm more inclined to speak up about something if I feel, um, you know, it's being bottled up for a reason. And if people are being phony, I don't like phoniness. I don't, you know, it's silly, and especially if like that thirst shit's just silly. Just stop. Just you know what you're doing. Stop. Spider-Man isn't going anywhere. Mark my words. Oh yeah, no, they're already trying to refigure that shit out. I was giving my support for that, not assuming one had to do with the other. I apologize for any confusion. No, I understand, Brooke. I appreciate it. No need to clarify. Zach, I think Zach is mentioning that I've had a couple of a couple of moments of interesting issues. I wonder how much it would cost Disney to buy back Spider-Man from Sony in full. Yikes, that's a good question. I don't think Sony's selling. Sony needs Spider-Man. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Name me a Sony product that they can sell and use as a viable franchise option. Unless they just go out of the movie business, that would make more sense. But that's an interesting theory. I don't think Spider-Man is worth as much to Disney as Star Wars. So I don't know. If you're Sony, do you take $1 billion? 2? I want to see that true Venom vs. Spider-Man movie. I'm so glad he's back with Sony. Tom Holland versus Tom Hardy. Hell yeah. Damn it. Stop talking about the split. People are trying to move on, dragging it out. It's not going to help anyone involved. Let it die. Spider-Man has been through enough already. Dude, listen, it's an open wound. The people just want to talk about it, and they want answers. And Disney's doing nobody favors by mucking the story up here and there. Disney wanting half wasn't the problem. Disney wanted to cover half of the cost of making the movies, which would give them part ownership of Spider-Man. Sony isn't going to allow that. Yeah. That handshake ended up being a lot less than a handshake, it seemed. I wasn't talking about that. Yeah, Brooke, I'm behind on the chat. I know. Do you think it's weird we don't have Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Hellraiser box set at this point? Yeah, those are all different. Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Hellraiser, I think, have different studios. There's different companies that have released different movies. It's kind of like Terminator 2. The rights to Terminator 2 always recycles and goes somewhere else. Like so, every 5 years or so, somebody has the rights to Terminator 2 and releases their version of it. Which is why I think you have that with Hellraiser and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I might not be right, but that's what I'm guessing. Don't you spoil my fun now, Cody. Shut up, Cody Leach. Ooh. If a new Friday the 13th movie comes out, do you want Derek to come back? Derek Mears? I'm okay with that. I binged all of your channels, Lee, Lindsay, Cody, CP, Brian, plus many others. Love you all. I have never said a word until today, just showing support. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm not asking you to do anything else. Enjoy everybody's content. You're right, CP. Shit, I'm so far behind. Well put, Cody Leach. I always supported Cody. He's definitely a great guy. I agree. CP can't go to my local supermarket on Friday without freaking out, so yeah, that's a no. Yeah. Candy day, that gets me nervous. Yeah. Are you going to have the Never Hike Alone director on your channel for an interview after his 9/13 announcement? I may have Vince on this channel for something somewhere along the way. He's a little busy right now, if you catch my gist. But yeah, me and Vince have spoken a couple of times in private, and while I don't pack the same punch as Cody, I'm the Friday the 13th guy, and would love to report on anything he's got for us. And I'm going to guess and say he's got some stuff for us. Review. Great Psycho review. That's the Cody. Sony has nothing that compares to Spider-Man, so they aren't selling. Even if they do, they can't do more Venom, Morbius, or Spider-Verse. Right. And that's why I think, if the offer were there, it would have to be monstrous. Can't wait for Psycho 2 review, Cody. That's my favorite in the franchise. Give Disney Spider-Ham and let them chew on that. I would love to see y'all bring Wham in for 31 on 31. It's an interesting theory or concept. Cody, if you think Nightmare on Elm Street remake is unoriginal, wait till you see the Psycho remake. Oh, he knows that. Cody's seen the Psycho remake. The fact that Scream Factory ever got the rights to Halloween movies and could release the box set was nothing short of a miracle. See, Dennis knows what he's talking about, and he's right. Different studios. I love the remake of Friday the 13th, 2009. So fun. You're entitled to that opinion. I love the first 20 minutes. Otherwise, I really don't want to say much else. I'd love to see you do a Texas Chainsaw compendium with Brian Lomax. You can feel his bearded agony from his reviews. We might do like a 31 on 31 debrief like we did last year, where we're just shooting the shit. 'Cause trust me when I tell you, if only for Texas Chainsaw Massacre, our lists are going to be very different. Has anyone seen my energy? I seem to have misplaced it. Oh, okay. Okay. Hi, Dice. I missed out on the Friday the 13th box set. I just have the one that is the Friday the 13th movies. Why'd the other one stop print? The tin? Is that what you're talking about? CP, what do you think of Tom McLaughlin's idea for a sequel to Jason Lives? I like Never Hike Alone as a sequel to Jason Lives. I'll say that. Tom McLaughlin did my favorite Friday the 13th. I would trust him. I mean, he wrote and directed 6, which not many people in that franchise got to do, write and direct. And it's my favorite one, so I have faith. It doesn't sound incredible, but fuck it. And I'm not paying $300 third party for a box set, no matter how much I love Friday the 13th. Dude, I had tough times, and I had to sell mine for, I don't even know if it was 200, and it hurts. It hurts. It hurts not having it. Wander, I think Brian will disown us if we try to squeeze any more Texas Chainsaw Massacre content out of him. Yeah, there's that too. That's how you get CP triggered. Just mention Friday remake. No, I'm not triggered by it. There's quality in that movie. I think there's also not. Guys, as far as I'm concerned, trying to fill the empty slot in 31 and 31 will look odd on our part, so I think we're going to carry on with just us. I'm glad you're all pumped, though. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, what he said. To be honest, even if there were an option, I don't think we watched a movie has the time for our giant project. But yeah, what Cody said. Let the mature ones speak. The first 20 minutes of the Friday remake were dope. Like cooked Coke. Whoa. That's dope. God damn it, man. Give it back. Yeah, no replacement. Yeah, no. We didn't. I didn't think we had plans on it. Not like that needed to be public knowledge, but yeah. And I think I'm caught up. I'm caught up. And we've just been over an hour. Well, hell, guys. It's nice. It's nice to just BS and for a couple of minutes. But Emily and I will be doing The Gate this weekend. We'll be watching The Gate, and now I have to go find Bubba the Redneck Werewolf. So that's coming up soon too. Again, thank you to Felix, dropping some donos to the Emily Tooth Replacement Fund. Much appreciated. They want $400 plus for the Halloween box set. I'm a Halloween gal, but I appreciate it and love all horror films. I worked at Blockbuster for years, watched almost every one there. 400 plus, huh? It used to be a little bit less than the Friday set. People just get people salivating for the new stream. Yeah, do we have a title yet? So Cody, Brian, myself, and Lindsay, we'll be streaming shortly. I mean, not in hours, but we'll be talking. We'll be talking soon. It's as yet untitled. Cody, I was before you got here, I was plugging the Psycho Compendium because based on your speed of which you release the Psycho movies, I kind of let the cat out of the bag that you, Brian, and I would be doing the compendium for Psycho, and God knows that's where Brian will have fun because he really likes those movies. Jesus, that burp. Trust me, we're already salivating. You should be. Wait till you see what I wear for that first episode. That was Amazon. The Thing or Alien? Oof. Alien. It hurts to say that, but Alien. The blonde girl in the Friday the 13th was a major love of mine. Which one? They were all blonde. And they all had fake tits. A new stream always makes me salivating. Yep, I had them all separate, of course. Right, Raiders. The one on top with the douche. Oh. Yeah, she was well equipped. Stupendous with those stupendous tits of hers. Call it 4 heads, 8 balls. No, it won't be 8 balls. It would be 6 balls, sir. I'll the water skier. Yeah, she used to be a singer too, didn't she? Yeah, just all silicone. Friday the 13th is a penalty box. 2 steps backwards, 1 step forward, Dennis. You're on Cody's high list this week. Yeah, but it's in the works, guys. Cody Leach's channel. I'm assuming that thing will be a thing before the Psycho Compendium. I don't know. I need to catch up on Psycho, but that's not that hard. I watched all the Chuckies in 2 days, but Psycho is a couple less. Although I don't know, maybe 3 and 4 are just rough to get to, and 5 isn't 5. 5 is a remake, which If I have 3 sentences of notes, that's a lot for that fucking movie. Can't anybody have their best of me forever? Yeah, listen, we all got. There's parts where we're clean and there's parts where we're dirty. That's the best way to put it. We all know Cody's number 1 will be Child's Play 2. That may not be false. And you guys don't know the rest of the franchises. So Psycho or Halloween? Psycho. Sorry. But without knowing the other franchises, that's not Cody's 31 will be seed. That may not be that far of a stretch. It's fun, guys. It's seriously fun to see you guys guess and get fired up over something that's still 2 months away, and it's fun, letting you guys guess and trying not to give it away. It's marketing, people. It's marketing. Don't take offense to it. We're trying to stoke those flames while keep you guessing at the same time. But that Child's Play 2 at number 1, without having the others, that may be a pretty good guess. If I were Vegas, I'd put, I don't know, 3-1 on that. That's not a terrible guess. I like the Child's Play remake. Pleasant surprise. I agree. I want a sequel to that. Let's go in that direction. I watched all the Wrong Turns in one day. Oh, Christ. Were you drunk at least? Because that's a Psycho 2 is a great sequel. It is a great sequel. Lords of Salem or 31? 31. I like the beginning of 31. I like the beginning of 31 more than I like anything of Lords of Salem. So I'll say 31, even though the rest of 31 is dog shit. You guys know me so well, makes me tingle. Yeah, Cody, they've been shooting out guesses and stuff, and some people are trying to figure out the rest of the series. Oh, that was the other thing. I said that we'll probably have some sort of teaser or announcement for another piece of the puzzle for that Psycho Compendium, because we are due an announcement for this month, but give them another reason to watch. Fuck it. Yeah, Cody, but much bigger fan of Child's Play than anything else other than Nightmare. Well, Nightmare's already done, so you got it there. I watched Psycho for the first time last month, and I kind of liked it. Kinda. Yeah, it's a crucial movie to the history of slasher films. But yeah, you watch stuff old enough, and it's that shit happens. Cody, I know you better than you know yourself. Hey, careful. Them dare stalking words. Yikes. That could be a tough watch. I watched all the Paranormal Activities on Wednesday. That was a bit rough. How many of those are there? What are they, like 7, 6? There's a lot of them. That was the yearly thing for a while. Every October it was a new Paranormal Activity. That must have been a depressing day, Raiders. Yeah. 1 is okay. And I'm not even saying 1 is great. Wrong Turn 1 is okay, decent. At that time, it was refreshing because it came out like 2003 or 4 or whatever. But yeah, I don't. I don't. It gets way worse. Way worse, and quickly. It quickly turns to shit, that series. I really like 31. It's the horror version of The Running Man, and I love The Running Man. I've heard that comparison. Yeah, okay. It's a fair comparison, but the movie kind of falls apart for me. Wasn't very happy day, very crucial. Depends on if you watch the remake or OG. Let's be clear. 5, 6 of them. 6. Ugh. Tell Mike and Jay to watch the Hellraiser franchise in one day. You tell them. Lil Max number 31, the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Everyone watching, what the fuck? Don't count it off, man. I'm telling you, the one thing, and I full disclosure, I don't know Brian's list right now. I'm gonna guess and say his bottom 10 will have all of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies in there, unless of course, Texas Chainsaw 3D somehow cracks his top 20, which is the strangest thing I've ever. Brian is so funny sometimes. Like, that makes no sense to me that he actually was okay with that movie. But it'll be fun. Our list should be really contrasting this time. So there's that. There's that to look forward to. Lots of craziness. Watch the Candyman films in one day. That's not that hard. There's only 3, 4. Think Brian will have Texas Chainsaw Massacre above Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I don't know, Dennis. I don't know. I would have figured that the remake would have been okay for him, and he didn't like it. So, wait a sec. I like Wrong Turn franchise. It's the one where the snowing is my second favorite. I like snow and horror. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is a neat filmmaking gimmick, snow, but yikes. 31 is what birthed fuck this movie. Yeah. So funny watching the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, then part 2, which I love, but such a jump and different feel. Brooke, the first Candyman was good, but the sequels weren't very good. Brian's 31 on 31. Seed of Chucky at number 8. That low, huh? Seed of Chucky, top 5. Yeah, everyone, what the fuck? First Wrong Turn was good. I bought it. I have the first Wrong Turn. I agree. The first Wrong Turn is okay. It's good. 3 stars. 3.5 if I'm feeling good. Seed is the damn devil of horror movies, Cody. I hope not. How dare he? Guys, don't be surprised. Brian is an absolute wild card in this. Again, you guys don't have. You're missing 10 movies, and I'm still confident that Texas Chainsaw Massacre is in the bottom 10, and he's gonna have some quirky shit in the top 10. So, and this is what excites me, you guys, especially without knowing. Getting all jacked up and trying to figure out first the movie, second who's gonna place what where, without all the info. And yeah. Okay, so we've talked nice and long. It's been a pleasant Friday for the most part. I got to change the thumbnail because I forgot to do that when I switched. But thank you so much for killing an hour 18 with me and then turning a music thing into talking about all this shit. But again, it's Friday. The week is over. Hopefully, everything about this week can be left in this week. We're all just trying to move forward. It's exciting. It's exciting that you guys are fired up for 31 on 31. That's still happening. It's exciting that you guys are fired up for the as yet untitled Brian Cody CP Lindsay stream. It's going to be different. Nobody's saying otherwise. Nobody's saying for people to take sides sincerely. If you like somebody and like their content, nobody's saying don't watch it. By all means, do that. Have fun. Just if you dig my shit, stick around. If you dig Cody's shit, stick around. If you liked all of us together, it's just going to be a little bit different. But let's just let it sit. Um, things were said publicly that I think we're all okay with, and that's all that needs to be said. But who knows what the future holds in the distant future? But the near future is going to be a little different. We're all comfortable together. It'll be a little different, but it'll be us. It's us. You guys know us, and we're gonna have fun, and who knows? Who knows? We'll get new fans that have no idea. I said fans. Fuck, I hate saying that shit. Fuck. We'll get new people supporting us, and that dig whatever this future version is, and that's cool. We're just trying to, move forward. It's YouTube. We're just talking about movies. Let's do that. Let's do that. Again, everything that was said publicly, we're okay with. We're okay with. Well, at least I think. I'm not speaking on everybody's behalf, but some of us want this, done and in the past and out of the public eye. I understand speculation and curiosity, but just understand that it's difficult. It's not easy. I don't ask you people about your personal shit, although you're not publicly making videos and whatever, but some of you are. You get my gist. It was a hard week. It's painful. It's unfortunate. But all we can do is mend and move forward. Never say never, but just be glad be happy with what you got, motherfucker, and you still got all of us and just different versions of different groups. I can't say that enough. That I understand. I understand your difficulty, your confusion, your speculation. You're just going to have to take my word that some of it doesn't need to be known, and we're okay with that, and we're just going to try to move forward. That is all. New stuff's going to happen all the time. Shit, I just covered a music video. That's not me. I don't do shit like that. Who knows? One of you said that you like that band. Just welcome what's coming forward, and some of it's different and some of it's new, and that's all there is to it. And one last swipe of the chat that'll make it fun too. Brian's beard has controlled his movie taste. I agree with that. He needs to shave that beard. I like to hear why people place movies where they do. And that's... Stay tuned. Brandon, I've told him that for the past few months, LOL. I guess Brian's list, number 1, Psycho. CP, number 1, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Cody's number 1, Child's Play 2. You're gonna be wrong on at least one of them. And that's all I'll tell you. At least one. Thank you, Brooke. He needs to shave the beard of evil. Yes. Maybe Brian will say Psycho 98 is one of the best remakes ever. Frailty, so fun. Brian shaves the beard and Texas Chainsaw Massacre at the top. Wouldn't that be funny? Pimpin' ain't easy, LOL. What's next? Trailer reaction? Who knows, Dennis? I actually... you joke, but if Vince releases something for... If we get a Never Hike Alone trailer, you might get your joke. Or Shigman for the next Star Wars trailer. Is this Beverly Hills 90210 another spelling production? Let the drama go, people. Yes, thank you, Felix. We're just moving on up. It's Friday. This week is over. Close the book on it. Let's look forward to the weekend. Emily's going to watch The Gate for the first time. Oh, guys, you want to get excited. Emily's got some. When she doesn't like something, she's catty and funny, and if you like it, you end up feeling pain because, oh, I can't tell you how many times I watched a movie that I dug and she just laughed at it, and it just made me feel like less than nothing. It'll be fun. It'll be fun knowing what I've seen The Gate recently, and she kind of poo-pooed it. No. Knowing how she feels about certain she hasn't seen it. Knowing how she feels about certain aspects of effects, she's poo-pooed that, and it'll be fun. So that will be this weekend. I think the votes were for Sunday. So, yeah, Die Hard. Don't get me started, Felix. I can't. It hurts. It hurts my stomach. It hurts my heart. I can't even watch that movie around her. She laughs. She laughed at Bane. And fuck, it was killing me. Thank God I'm not attached to The Gate then. True Romance. Inexplicably, Brooke, you bring up True Romance. This is all I have to show you. Must be White Boy Day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I've been CP, and you haven't.